Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. This is Melody. This video is for the element of fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Alright, so we're going to start off with the star sign of Aries. Leo and Sagittarius, your timestamps are in the description box below if you want to go ahead and jump to your messages. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what is the full moon in Cancer's energy around the star sign of Aries. The full moon in Cancer energy around Aries. What does it look like? Nothing is yet set in stone, Aries. We got the mutable moon coming through here. So nothing is yet set in stone for you. I do see there's like a wave of emotions that is involved in that. So let's see what the crows' advice or changes they are making for you, Aries. This is my self-created deck, Oracle of the Crows. It is available for purchase. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull advice on the changes that the crows are assisting with. Leveling up. So you're leveling up. That's why there's nothing yet set in stone. Because you're ascending. You're leveling up emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Alright, so this is my second self-created deck available for purchase. Yeah, painting all the happy colors of life, right? So you're being handed a paintbrush. Now when I created this card, and the reason why I named it that is because, first of all, it's paintbrushes. Look at all the different colors. We got red, we got purple, we got green, we got blue-green, we got blue. Those are all of your chakra colors, and there's even paintbrushes lying underneath it. So you're leveling up. Nothing is yet set in stone because your emotions are a little wiry because of the full moon coming in Pisces. So I feel like when you come across this video, you're going to be feeling these emotions, and that's because you're leveling up. Chakras are there is some chakra work being done to where you're going to be able to create from your own happy, like you're going to be, I feel like you're going to start creating. Some of you, Aries, may be a painter, is what I'm feeling. Excuse me. I feel like some of you could be a painter. You could be an artist. All right. And maybe you've been practicing for a while painting, but you've never really explored the avenue of possibility of maybe putting your stuff out there, Aries. And I feel like that nothing is yet set in stone because you're still creating something. I feel like somebody out there is a painter. They're artists. They're very talented. And I feel like you are leveling up with what you are creating, whatever you are painting. You could be painting ocean scenes. Maybe you're even painting moons in your pictures. Again, ocean scenes, boats, watery, a lot of watery. I see water energy coming through there. You could be using watercolors, painting with watercolors. I feel like you may, either this is something that you have been contemplating. I feel like you've been thinking about this for a while, and Spirit is telling you it's time to start doing it. It's time to start creating. So let's go ahead. This is the Crow Tarot, and dig a little bit deeper. Full moon in Cancer for Aries. Yeah, Judgment. So this is part of your calling. I feel Oh my goodness, this is coming through so clearly. Some of you have been sitting back and thinking about either maybe opening your own shop, or maybe even starting to use maybe watercolors, but specifically paints. I see somebody becoming, I feel like they have this talent within them, is what I feel. I feel like somebody has this talent within them to paint. They're an artist, and I can literally, I'm sitting here with my eyes closed, and I can see you in front of that canvas, okay? It's like a rectangular shaped canvas, and I see you with this paintbrush, and you're like, yeah, I don't think so, not today, and you put it down. Well, first of all, Spirit's telling you, look, you have a natural talent to create, to paint. I feel water scenes. I do feel a strong energy of water, painting bodies of water, painting pictures with like a reflection, maybe the reflection on water. I do see you painting water, even using watercolors to paint things, things that maybe you envision with the level up. Spirit is definitely calling you out. This is part of your life's purpose, Aries, to level up and to start painting. Something that you've been considering for a while. Maybe something you started back years and years ago and dropped it. And you're like, this isn't going to go nowhere. Spirit's like, oh, but yes, it is. Nothing is yet set in stone until you level up and answer that call. That this is something you are meant to do, Aries. You are meant to be a painter, to paint pictures, specifically pictures with bodies of water in it. Lots of water. So there's water on this card and there's water on that card. I feel like they're telling you the wave of your own emotions is what's blocking you, and you're being called on that as well. Let's pull another Crow Tarot card and see what it comes out. Yeah, look at that. Your own emotions, with the Three of Cups coming out. Your own emotions is what is blocking this leveling up. I feel like you've been hiding behind some sort of an addiction. Yeah, I feel like you've been drinking a lot. I feel with all this water coming out, I feel like you've been masking with drinking, whether it's alcohol, like partying a lot. I feel like you've been partying a lot. Let's pull another card and see what comes out. And they want you to paint a happier life. Happier life. Don't paint this partying energy. Don't paint from emotions. Don't paint when you're drunk. Yeah, look at that. Lovers. Follow your heart is what I feel Spirit is telling you. Follow your heart. Don't follow your head because you're masking it with your head. You are masking your head with partying too much. There's an addiction involved. So they want you to follow your heart because you're being called out. You're being called out to use this gift and this talent that you have with painting pictures, okay? I do feel you're very, very talented. So this is part of your life's purpose, to paint things. And they want you, instead of painting through alcoholism or painting through excuse me, don't self-express through this addiction energy. Self-express through your heart is what I feel Spirit is telling you. Follow your third eye. Level up. Follow the messages that are coming in through your third eye. I do feel you sit there and you close your eyes and you envision what you would like to create. And that's what they want you to do. Don't mask your third eye, the visions that you get with your third eye, with an addiction. You're being called out. This addiction needs to be cut away. okay? You need to follow your heart and trust what your third eye is showing you when it comes to painting. You are a painter. Somebody, Aries, out there is a painter, and they want you to paint from all the happy colors of your life, not the partying, not the addiction, okay? Level up out of that. It is time. Wow, that is pretty potent, Aries. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'd love to see some of your pictures. For those of you who is resonating with this, please feel free, email me some of your pictures. I would be glad to assist with putting you out there, Aries. I really would be honored to assist with that. So for those of you who are resonating with this messages and you are a very talented creator when it comes to painting, please email me at crowscall@gmail.com. Send me some of them pictures. I will put them out for you. I'll even post them on my website with your name and stuff underneath it with all your contact information. I would be honored to assist with this, but you got to do it from a positive place, okay? You can't let addiction right here have that wave of emotions over you. Don't use your addiction to mask, okay? Because all that's doing is just, it's keeping you at a lower level, and you are meant to do grand things, Aries. You are meant to do grand things. Follow your heart. Trust your heart space and what it is showing you when it comes to painting pictures, okay? So let's go ahead and see what arrows of love is being shot your way, Aries. Yeah, the potential. You have potential for love to grow. Absolutely. All right, so let's pull a clarifier. Love and potential for love for Aries for the full moon in Cancer. Yeah, I feel like you felt like you've been abandoned. I feel like you've been left alone, like somebody just up and left you. Like you turned your back for 1 second and they just up and left you. That's why you got this addiction right there. You're like, you know, I just don't know. I don't know how to handle this. And I feel like you turned to alcohol to mask this darkness within you, is what I feel. And you need to level up out of that and trust your heart. Trust your heart, because your heart is giving you the potential to grow and to feel secure. All right, so that you can paint all them happy colors of your life instead of painting from that darkness. All right, there could have been third-party situations as well, but I don't see third party. I don't see somebody else being involved. All right, so clarify love potential and abandon for Aries. Yeah, there's old wounds, right? Those are the old wounds that you're masking with this addiction. Yes. So you have a potential to rise up out of it if you follow your heart, Aries. Level up. It's time. It's time to let go of these old wounds that you've been masking for a while. It is time for you to start painting all the happy colors of your life and putting your true potential out into the world. You're being called right here with the Judgment. Spirit, your spirit team is calling you out to level up, to grow. You've already planted a seed of intention right there. It's growing, but you're masking these old wounds from being abandoned with some sort of an addiction. And Spirit is telling you it's time for you to follow your heart. It's time to level up. It's time to grow. It's time to open up your heart and paint all the happy colors of your life on canvas. On canvas. On canvas. I love it. So what is Aries being blessed with in the full moon in Cancer? What is Aries being blessed with in the full moon in Cancer? A blessing from your ancestors, right? A 16, which is a 7. Okay? So I feel, a blessing from your ancestors. This talent has been handed down to you, I feel, from your ancestors. And I feel like they're telling you you have the greatest potential to follow your heart and paint from your heart. This is a gift that you have been inherited through your DNA. Okay? You have inherited this through your DNA, Aries. Alright, so let's keep going. What are some signs and synchronicities that you are showing, Aries, in the full moon in Cancer? I feel like for some Aries out there, before I pull this card, I feel like you are holding on to a wound from somebody passing, perhaps a father figure as well. I feel like you're holding on to that wound from this person passing. I feel like they have crossed over into the spirit world. And instead of accepting the fact that they are still with you, you're masking it with an addiction. I feel like you drink a lot. I feel like you drink and drink and drink until you fall asleep, and then you wake back up the next day, you eat, and then you start all over again, because that's what you're doing. You're numbing the pain of these old wounds, Aries. So that's what I feel. I feel like your ancestors are coming around you and they're telling you, look, honey, look, Aries, you need to follow your heart. You have great potential here. You are very gifted. We are going to bless you. We are blessing you. So you need to stop masking the old wounds from me leaving you, and understand that I am offering you the love to level up. These emotions are causing a lot of tidal waves, and they're blocking your calling, is what I feel. All right, Aries, so let's see a sign that they're showing. Yeah, look at that. Sheltering. You are sheltering yourself. You need to complete this cycle of insecurities within you. You are sheltering your gifts. You're sheltering your heart space, your mental body, your third eye, your crown. You're sheltering, and Spirit is telling you it's time to complete this cycle and feel the blessings from your ancestors. But you need to review what you're masking. What are you masking? These old wounds from being left behind, from being abandoned. I do feel a father figure. You are very close to them. I feel like this father figure that is around you, whether it's grandfather, father, great-grandfather, uncle, it does not matter, but whoever it is holding a masculine energy. I feel like this, and with them coming through with the Judgment card, I feel like you guys used to sit down. They're the ones who introduced you to this gift, and when they passed, you put it down. I feel like, and that's because your emotions got the best of you, and you started drinking pretty heavily. And I feel like this ancestor's coming through with your spirit team and telling you, you have great potential, Aries. You have great potential. But you need to let go of its addiction that is masking these old wounds. You need to face them, because you are very talented. This is part of your calling, this painting. Alright, so let's keep going. What is the divine energy around Aries, and how is it empowering them? The divine energy around Aries, and how is it empowering them? This is the divine energy oracle cards. That's your card. And how is it empowering them? Oh, yes. Look at this. Strengthen your gifts. So the divine energy around you is helping you to strengthen your gifts and level up. be in elegance and grace, because you're mirroring that out into the world. So you're being empowered to be more elegant, to be more graceful, because what you do is being mirrored out into the universe. There's only one on there, so that is you, Aries. So the divine energy around you is to help you level up, strengthen this gift of creating and painting, and to be more elegant and graceful with what you are mirroring out into the world. So you really need to follow your heart. Stop sheltering the gift. Stop sheltering the gift, and level up, because your ancestors and your spirit team are blessing you over the full moon in Cancer, Aries. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. I feel like crying for you. All right, so what is a message from your angels? This is the Archangel Oracle cards. A message for Aries. Compassion, right? Soften your heart. Soften your heart in respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So Archangel Zachiel coming through, telling you to feel more compassion. Soften your heart to the fact that this ancestor's time up, their journey was complete. Okay? They're still around you. And the situation involved, you're masking your emotions with an addiction. You're sheltering yourself, and you are very talented. You have the capability to use the power of visualization to do what do they call, vision boards, to paint vision boards, to paint on canvas the things that you envision. Beautiful. Wow, this is amazing. All right, so let's pull a message from your spirit guides now, Aries. Take responsibility for your actions. Absolutely. Soften your heart to the whole situation, including yourself, and take responsibility for the addictions that you've been sheltering yourself with. It is time to follow your heart and your creativity. Heart chakra, sacral chakra. It's time. It's time to take responsibility for what the emotions you've been sheltering. Soften your heart with respect to the whole situation. This person's journey has come to an end. Okay? There is no doubt about it. Everybody's journey eventually is going to end. But they're still around you, and they're calling you out on these old wounds that you've been carrying within yourself. Okay? They want you to follow your heart. Soften your heart to the situation with the Lovers there. Okay? You could have even had a husband or a wife pass away. Your spouse perhaps even passed away. And they're on the other side guiding you. Okay? I also see that as well. A spouse perhaps passed. And that is something that you used to do together, was paint. Maybe they were your model and you used to paint them. You used to just close your eyes and just paint them on a canvas, and it would look exactly like them. It was just something that was natural within you. That's something else that I am feeling. So let's pull a crystal card for you, Aries. And I feel like they're coming through your dreams is what I feel. I feel like they're coming through your dreams. You see them a lot in your dreams. A crystal that you recommend for Aries. Chrysocolla. Number 16. Another number 7 coming through. And that's what this right here, your ancestors. Oh yes, look at this. I've been getting this a lot in all of these readings. Look, 16 and 16. The crystal cards and the Blessed Be cards pretty much I'll say 75% of the readings that I've did so far for the full moon in Cancer has had the same synchronicity of numbers matching. So we have 16 and 16. So there's a 7 coming through. All right, so Chrysocolla. Why are you telling Aries to grab Chrysocolla? What is this? How is this going to help Aries? Speaking your truth, heartfelt communication, and right speech, right? Speaking your truth or creating your truth. Heartfelt communication. I feel like you're going to be expressing your heartfelt communication through paintings, right? So this Chrysocolla will help with this, all right? So you may be using painting as expressing your old wounds is another thing that I have that just come through. Okay, so let's see what a spirit animal is around you, Aries, in the full moon in Cancer. The armadillo spirit, number 3, right? Setting healthy boundaries, right? So you need to set healthy boundaries with that partying energy. Perhaps people around you soaking your energy dry. So I feel like that will assist with bringing you into alignment with your natural talents and abilities, Aries. So the armadillo spirit is coming through telling you to set healthy boundaries, put on a hard exterior, and walk away from the things and the people who no longer serve you. Let them people fall away who are keeping you stuck in this cycle of addiction, that are sheltering you. It's time to take responsibility for your actions and set them boundaries with the people who have kept you in this vicious cycle, who have kept you reliving these old wounds. Soften your heart to the whole situation, okay? Including yourself and the people around you. Set them boundaries, because it's very, very important for you to, in the full moon in Cancer, to level up and start creating. It's part of your calling, Aries. All right, thank you for watching. Hi, Leos. These are your messages for the full moon in Cancer. All right, Leo. So what is the full moon in Cancer energy around the first sign of Leo? These are the Moonology cards. What's the full moon in Cancer energy around Leo? Show the world the real you. So we have a full moon energy, and we just had that Aquarius alignment coming as well. So I feel like Spirit is telling you it's okay to pour your emotions out and to show the emotions that you have within you. Show the world the real you. It's okay to express them emotions, Leo. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is the crows assisting with. This is my self-created deck that is available for purchase. What advice or changes are you helping Leo with? The best dreams happen when you're awake. Absolutely. So Leo, what I feel is, right off the bat, I feel like when that Jupiter and Saturn aligned in 0 degrees Aquarius, I feel like that was an awakening for you. I feel like that was an awakening for you, and the full moon in Cancer is going to assist with you realizing your dreams and how to pour them out into your reality. That's what I feel for you, Leo. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards. All right, so this is my second deck from myself that I created. So let's pull another card from the crows and how they are assisting with a change or advice for you. Yeah, you're surrounded by angels. You are surrounded by angels, Leo. Your angelic team is around you. You're protected while you do this through your awakening. I feel like you do a lot of release dreams, Leo. So let's pull some tarot cards. This is the Crow's Tarot. Let's pull some tarot cards. Yeah, look at that, the Six of Pentacles. So there you are, opening yourself up, being receptive. Also, being able to put it out there, to give and receive, to be able to give your emotions as well as be receptive to the emotions, to be able to show the world the real you, to be authentic, to be in balance. Yeah, you're awakening to that. You're awakening to what needed to be balanced within you, Leo. So let's go ahead and pull another card. Yeah, there you are, Judgment. You've been called out right there. I feel like they're working with you in the dream state and calling you out. Look, surrounded by angels. Here you are with the Judgment card. Your spirit team around you, awakening you to what needs balance so that you can be able to be authentic, to be able to be receptive, and be able to be authentic in receiving and be authentic in giving. So let's pull another card. Yep, there's the Sun. So there you are, Leo, showing up in the Sun card here. So the Sun is officially in Capricorn. So, you know, the Sun will be moving into Aquarius at the end of January. So I feel like the Sun and the Moon will both be in Capricorn. Well, the Sun is in Capricorn now, but the Sun and the Moon will both be in Capricorn on the 13th of January. Do I know why they keep telling me Capricorn? No, I do not. Because it says full moon in Aquarius, and I do not know when the full moon in Aquarius is, but I do know we're having a full moon in Cancer. So the spirit team is telling you, look, they're awakening you. They're awakening you, and they're helping to illuminate what is within you. They're helping to illuminate the real you and tell you, show you what you need to balance out. I feel like they've been working with you in the dream state to help you grow, to help you expand. We do have the balancing of the masculine and feminine energy, perhaps with the full moon would be the feminine energy. The Sun is the masculine energy, which I feel is what's happening. You're having a balancing here of the masculine and feminine energies, and it's helping you with this awakening that you're having. You're surrounded by your angelic spirit team through this growth, through this illumination of what needs to be balanced. All right. Yeah, beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and see, Leo, what some arrows of love being shot your way, Leo. Some arrows of love being shot your way. What does this look like for Leo? Yep, pendulum, yes or no, right? So you could have this talent of using a pendulum and being able to answer yes and no questions. Or maybe they want you to grab a pendulum and follow your heart with the answers that you are trying to get. So let's clarify pendulum, yes or no. I feel like you've been doing some purging. That's why I see you pouring out emotions here. Clarify pendulum for Leo. Yep, karmic partner. So, look, there's the full moon coming through again. So I feel like there's some karmic energy around you. And I feel like that's what they're awakening you to, is this karmic partner or perhaps karmic energy. It doesn't have to be a literal person. However, I am seeing 3 people on there, Leo. And I feel one of those 3 people is your karmic partner, or perhaps both of them. Let's clarify pendulum, yes or no, and karmic partner for Leo. Yeah, 3 of Swords, heartache. So there is definitely 3 people involved. There is definitely a third-party situation happening here. So, and I feel like Spirit is awakening you to the fact of this karmic partner and helping you to helping to illuminate the heartache that this karmic partner is causing, so that you can purge it right here and be open and authentic. Be more open and authentic to who you are, and understand that you are receiving, I feel, angelic guidance, and to help you awaken to that. Also being called out on this karmic energy and who it's going to hurt, so that you can grow and expand and bring, again, your masculine and feminine energy into alignment. So you are awakening to this karmic energy, this third-party situation, and the pain that it has caused or causing. And I feel like you're ready to pour your heart out, to pour out these emotions and purge them through this awakening process. So what is Leo being blessed with in the full moon in Cancer? What is Leo being blessed with? This is the Blessed Be cards. A blessing from your ancestors. So your ancestors are coming through and blessing you. I feel like they're coming in with that Judgment card and awakening you to the pain that you've caused, to help you purge it, to help you let go of them emotions, to help you be more receptive as well as giving with your emotions. Alright, so what are some signs and synchronicities that Spirit is showing you in the full moon in Cancer, Leo? Oh, look at that. Completion. Profound lessons are at hand. Completion of a cycle is near. Look at that full moon on there. So, yeah, you're completing a karmic cycle, Leo. You're completing a karmic cycle. Oh, come on. They're sitting side by side, but yet they can't touch each other. It makes no sense. Alright, so yeah, you are definitely awakening to this karmic cycle and what needs to be completed. You're awakening that you have your angels and your ancestors around you that are assisting with this illumination of this cycle of pain so that you can purge it. So Spirit is telling you either yes or no. You're either going to be able to complete this cycle and purge these emotions and be open to letting them go, as well as receiving new messages. I feel like receiving new people, perhaps being open and receptive to new people and letting go of these third-party situations that have caused a lot of heartache and pain. That's what I feel. So what is some divine energy around you, and how is it empowering you? Divine energy around Leo, and how is it empowering them? Divine energy around Leo, and how is it empowering them? That is the divine energy cards. This is the permission to be powerful cards. Empowerment cards for Leo. The divine energy, and how is it empowering them? Yeah. See, the divine energy is wanting you to explore how powerful you are. You're being empowered to give yourself permission to go within that solar plexus and the root chakra and see what insecurities right here is causing these lessons right here of being in these karmic energies, these third-party situations all the time, and explore the solar plexus and the power that you have within that solar plexus to complete these cycles. Okay, solar plexus right here, twice. Solar plexus energy. You're awakening, I feel, to these lessons and the power that you have over completing these lessons. The power that you have to show the world the real you, to purge these emotions from being in these third-party situations, and to be opening yourself up to bringing balance in through the exploration of yourself and the path that you have been walking, is what I feel. So let's go ahead and pull some archangels. What archangel is around Leo in the full moon in Cancer, and what message would you like to give them? Yep, take a life review, right? Archangel Jeremiah, take inventory of your life and the power that you have over your life, and resolve to change, completing that karmic lesson, or heal anything that is unbalanced to bring balance into yourself. Beautiful. So Archangel Jeremiah is on your team over there of judgment and telling you it's time to review these lessons. It's time to review these karmic lessons that you've been in throughout your life. Time to bring balance in. Time to explore them insecurities and resolve to heal and change, right? Beautiful. So what is a message from your spirit guides, Leo? A message from your spirit guides concerning the full moon in Cancer. Be yourself. Yep. Show the world the real you. Be yourself, Leo. Be yourself. Give yourself permission to explore your own emotions. Be able to pour them out, to purge them. Alright, so what is a crystal that they recommend that you carry in the full moon in Cancer for Leo? A crystal that you recommend for Leo. This is the Crystal Spirits deck. Turquoise, a number 57. Okay. 57, a turquoise. Turquoise for Leo. Storytelling, reframing, a different way of perceiving. So this turquoise will help you to tell a different story, to help you reframe and to open open yourself up to a different way of perceiving the whole situation. Again, the best dreams happen when you are awake. So this turquoise is going to assist with your awakening and give you the ability to perceive this whole situation and the heartache and the pain that perhaps you have instilled amongst being within this third-party situation, and help you to release it. So I feel like somebody has a talent of using a pendulum to ask a question, and you're like, well, yes or no. Should I stay or should I go? You know, and I feel like you need to open yourself up to receiving that lesson or that answer. So what is a spirit animal that is around Leo in the full moon in Cancer? The deer spirit. Bring a gentle touch. So be gentle with yourself. The deer spirit coming in, a number 18, which adds up to a 9, right? So in an 18 right here, we have a 19 and a 20. So 18, 19, and 20, completing the cycle and moving on, right? All right, Leo, those are your messages. Thank you for watching, and blessed be. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. This message is for Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. So let's see what the full moon in Cancer looks like around you. What's that full moon energy around Sagittarius in Cancer? All right, communication is key. So communication, Sagittarius, is a key that perhaps is going to unlock a door for you. So let's pull a card from my self-created deck, Oracle of the Crows, that is available for purchase What advice or changes are you bringing for Sagittarius when it comes to the full moon in Cancer and communication is key? Difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations. And to me, that looks like a door. So there is a key that's going to open up that door to a beautiful destination, Sagittarius. But communication is key to opening up that door. It's been a difficult road. We see that for you, Sagittarius. It's been difficult. So this is my second deck that's available for purchase that I created. So let's pull another card for information for Sagittarius concerning the full moon in Cancer. Yeah, give yourself some space, right? Give yourself some space to follow that lead. That is to accept that key, I feel. So let's go ahead and pull some Crow Tarot for Sagittarius. Communication is key. Difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations, and give yourself some space as it pertains to the full moon in Cancer that we got coming on December 30th. So they're telling you it's been a difficult road. Give yourself some space to acknowledge that, all right? And I feel like there's where that key, you're going to find that key that's going to open up a door to beautiful destinations. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some cards for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, look at this. The Six of Swords, right? Moving forward from any fights, hissy fits, becoming aware of the difficulties that you've had with communicating and moving on from it, giving yourself some space to understand that it's going to be difficult to communicate something. I see that. I feel like it's going to be very difficult to open yourself up to communicating, because the last time you tried to communicate something, there was a fight, an argument, a hissy fit, fur flying, snowballs being thrown back and forth, arrows of hurtful words perhaps. And I feel like you're very aware of that, and you're feeling it's very difficult to open yourself back up to communication, but you're very aware that some space was required. And even though it's been difficult, space has been required to become aware of why this communication was so difficult and to where it is going to lead you. Beautiful. So let's pull another card, Sagittarius. Yep, look at that. The Three of Swords, right? So the words that were spoken before were very hurtful. Absolutely. No doubt about it. And because of them hurtful words, I feel like you've been trapped up within your head a little bit. I feel like it kept you all bogged down. Like you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do this no more. I don't know if I can open up this line of communication. It was difficult for me in the first place, but now I'm a little trapped up in my head. And now I'm understanding. I'm becoming more aware because I've gave myself some space and worked through the pain of this things that were communicated before, and how bad it either hurt me or I hurt somebody else with these words. I feel like there was a lot of hurtful words exchanged between you and another person, is what I feel. And I feel like it's been difficult for you to open up this line of communication again. But I feel like you've become very aware that space was needed. Space was needed. A door needed to be closed between you and another person that you had these hurtful words exchanged with. And I feel like, oh, sorry about that. The full moon in Cancer is going to hand you a key that's going to open up this door again, that's going to lead you to a beautiful destination. If you are willing to open it. You have to be willing to open it, Sagittarius. So let's pull another card. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles, right? So you're still learning. You're still in the process of learning, I feel, about why this miscommunication had to happen. But I also see too with the Page of Pentacles, I often see the Page of Pentacles as somebody coming in and communicating, Sagittarius. So I feel like communication is key. Absolutely, with the Page of Pentacles. Communication is key to opening up this beautiful door to something new with that Pentacle sitting there. A new opportunity to open up this door to a beautiful destination, okay? So give yourself some space. Figure out what you want to say. Take this communication that happened in the past. Use it as a lesson that you've had to learn, okay, with the 6 and the 3. Take it as a lesson that you've had to learn. Give yourself some space. Think about what you want to say. Become aware of this lesson and how difficult it was to overcome this lesson, okay? Become aware of the space that was required so that you could learn this lesson. All right. And I feel like once you do that and you understand that this lesson was difficult, it was a difficult road, but now you are very aware that this difficult road through this lesson is now going to lead to a beautiful destination where you're going to be able to communicate something from a positive way. You really had to learn something here. You really had to learn something here with this miscommunication. This miscommunication had you all like tied up in a knot, tied and bound within your mental body. Like you're like, oh. See, this pentacle was right in front of that crow's face. You couldn't see in front of you despite the nose sticking right off of the front of your face. And you had to learn a very large lesson within your mental body about this communication. I feel like what I want to say, Sagittarius, is you were afraid to open yourself up to this communication. So instead, you decided to walk away and close a door instead of looking within yourself and figuring out why you were unable to communicate something. So Spirit is telling you, give yourself some space. Don't be so hard on yourself, all right? Yes, this has been very, very difficult, but you were a student learning something. You were learning this difficult lesson. So, now the full moon in Cancer is telling you communication is key. That's going to unlock this door. That's going to lead you to a beautiful place. All right. All right, Sagittarius. So let's go ahead. What are some arrows of love either being shot your way or that you are shooting? Yep. Enamored love potion. So I feel like that full moon in Cancer is making you drink love potion, or that's the offer that you want to give, is this love potion. All right, so let's clarify enamored love potion for Sagittarius. Yep, divine feminine, right? So I feel like you could be feeling enamored by the divine feminine, or this could be your own feminine energies where you may have maybe blocked the feminine out, closed the door to her. This could be you, Sagittarius. Maybe you're the one, Sagittarius, and you're a feminine and you close the door to your person. And I feel like now you're feeling enamored. You're drinking a little bit of this love potion, and look, the light is shining down on a beautiful destination that you could either offer or could be offered to you. You take it as it resonates, Sagittarius. All right, so let's clarify divine feminine and enamored and love potion. for full moon in Cancer. Yep, equality, being equal, being able to be opening yourself up to giving and receiving, handing the world to this feminine. That's what I feel. You feel like you want to hand the whole world to this feminine. You're ready to be equal now, versus before you wasn't ready to offer this equality. Okay, and I feel like it's been difficult for you to open yourself up to communication, but I feel like Spirit is telling, give yourself some space. Yes, it's been a difficult road, but this difficulty is about to come to an end, and you're about to reach a beautiful destination where you're going to be able to become equal with your person. So what is a blessing that Sagittarius is receiving in the full moon in Cancer? A blessing that Sagittarius is receiving in the full moon in Cancer. Oh, there it is. I didn't even get a chance to pull it. A blessing of forgiveness. Oh my goodness. So here we are, that wisdom right there. That's what Spirit's telling you, to give yourself some space. Another feminine on there. So at number 31 is a 4. 4s are stability, building a foundation that's more stable. So you're being blessed with forgiveness. I feel like this feminine is going to forgive you, Sagittarius. They're going to forgive you for anything, any miscommunication, any fights, arguments. Okay? Yes. Wow. So you're being blessed with either forgiving your feminine for closing the door, or the feminine forgiving you for closing the door. Whoever closed the door, you're being blessed with forgiveness. So I feel like the feminine is going to forgive you for having a difficult time with expressing yourself. So let's go ahead and pull, what are some signs and synchronicities that you could be seeing? Signs and synchronicities that you could be seeing. Yep. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Songs and information, right? So I feel like you're listening to songs and you're gaining information through music, and it's really hitting your heart space. It's really hitting home with your emotions. And it's making you realize how difficult this has been, the journey, and how difficult it has been. But it's also showing you and giving you information that's leading you to a beautiful destination of being equal, of being able to be receptive to somebody handing you their world, and you being able to hand it back to them in a very positive way. Okay? So let's see, what's the divine energy around you, Sagittarius, and how is it empowering you? This is the divine energy oracle cards. What's the divine energy around Sagittarius, and how is it empowering them? Claim your arts, right? Self-discovery and liberation. So the divine energy around you is telling you to claim your art when it comes to communication. Maybe you have a way of communicating through lyrics. Maybe you like to send your person songs, and that is how you communicate. So you're being empowered to liberate yourself. Give yourself some space, because you are in the process of learning something, how difficult it has been, and to discover how to become more balanced, be able to not only receive but also give that reception of your emotions and your feelings back to somebody else. How to become equal with somebody. Being able to listen to what somebody else has to say, as well as deliver that message back to somebody. So you're discovering the art of communication and how liberating that will be to open up this door to communication again with a specific somebody. After a period of fights, arguments, disagreements, far flying. Let me do it again. Far flying. Poof. Like my psychic would say, cat fights. Claws coming out, scratching, hissy fits, difficulties with miscommunication. That is all you're going to be able to communicate things back to them without being without the hissy fits and the fights. All right, so let's go ahead and keep moving. What is an archangel? Who is around Sagittarius, and a message that you would like to give them for the full moon in Cancer? Yeah, look at that. Archangel Michael, crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith, right? So Archangel Michael is telling you to be crystal clear with your intentions when you move forward to communicate something, or being open to the communication back. So a spirit guide that wants to bring in a message for Sagittarius. Live your bliss, right? We got the heart and the sacral chakra here. Live the bliss of your heart space and what you desire. Be clear about what you desire with that sacral chakra. We got sacral chakra coming through there too. Be clear. Liberate yourself. Be clear about with your communication. Be clear about how you express yourself. Beautiful. So what is a crystal that you recommend for Sagittarius in the full moon in Cancer? A crystal that you recommend in the full moon in Cancer for Sagittarius? Chrysocolla, right? Chrysocolla, number 16. What was this number? 31. So you have a 7 and a 4, which is 11. You're going to master this. That's why you're being handed the key, Sagittarius. You're going to master being equal with somebody, being able to communicate in a very equal way. You're going to master learning something. That's what I feel. Chrysocolla. So why are you telling Sagittarius to have Chrysocolla? Speaking your truth. Woo! Yep. Heartfelt communication and right speech. It'll help you to be clear with what you want to communicate. That's all this reading is about. The difficulties in communicating how you feel. So this Chrysocolla will help you to be crystal clear with your communication, be able to communicate with the heartfelt energy, and to be able to be clear with that right speech. Sagittarius, this is all about messages, all about communication and the difficulties that you've had with how you communicate. And this is going to open up to where you're going to be able to equally communicate from the heart space to a particular person, is what I feel. So what is an animal spirit that is around you, Sagittarius? You're going to master this. This is beautiful. You're going to master becoming equal, being able to accept the world as well as hand it back. What is a spirit animal around Sagittarius? They're pointing out that owl to me. Bear. Brown bear spirit. Take time out, right? Give yourself some space. Take some time out That way you can be clear about what you want to communicate and be able to open yourself up to heartfelt communication. A number 9 coming through. And I've seen that with that, the 2 swords, the 6 and the 3, a 9. So you're definitely completing cycles. Cycles where you were having a difficult time communicating your emotions. And now there's going to be a door opening to you that's going to lead to a beautiful destination where you're going to be able to not only be receptive to somebody else's words without being defensive and having a cat fight here, real for flying. You're not only going to be receptive to that, but you're going to be able to be clear and communicate more from your heart space as well, instead of shut somebody down. So the brown bear spirit's coming through telling you to give yourself some space, take some time out, be clear about what you want to communicate, and then move forward and offer that communication. All right, find that key, Sagittarius. It is being handed to you, and it's going to open up a door to a beautiful destination. All right, so thank you, fire signs, for watching, and blessed be.